And when I was in school, my plan was to be a journalist, specifically sports journalism. But I also kind of wanted to do like global journalism as well. Um, but as I went along my journey and as a 29-year-old woman. I found myself pregnant, not in the place that I wanted to be in, had a boyfriend, but didn't have the money I wanted. So went to get my Medi-Cal, thank God for Medi-Cal. And I really had a terrible experience as a young, quote unquote, poor. I didn't have the money, I couldn't really take care of myself. I was really dependent on government assistance, even though I had family and a lot of support. And I felt treated that way throughout the system and, turned in and out when I knew I had a lot of problems with my pregnancy. And that pregnancy ended up resulting in a stillbirth, in which, that morning I had called my doctor and told them, it just feels like something isn't right. They told me, you're a young mother. I mean, this is your first time. You're probably just scared and you're probably just anxious, but I went into premature labor hours later. And so you talk about trauma, and trauma is how I got into, beginning in birth work before expanding into larger health equity in LA County Department of Public Health. I started in birth work trying to make sure that what I experienced wouldn't ripple throughout our community. And what I found out when I started sharing my story, that it had been rippling through our community forever. And everybody started telling me about their traumatic birth experience, about their miscarriage, about how they've been treated. And so, just really wanting to make an impact. I worked on a local level in nonprofits and then said, like, nonprofits are doing such beautiful work and we're right here with the community hand in hand. But I decided that I wanted to go inside the system.